Good evening, Jaime. Can you hear me?
Hi, Bante. Yes, I can hear you.
All right. Aswajit, can you hear me?
Yes, Banteji, I can hear you.
All
It's
right.
tonal,
Yes.
so I'm
Yeah.
logged from his laptop.
All right. Pragati, can you hear me? Rahul?
Yes,
We
Bante.
can hear you, Bante.
Good
Yes.
evening.
Good evening. Marunendi, Mama Henwade. Rajamami, Jayakarendi, Henwade. All right. Very good evening to everybody. So today is 2nd April 2021, and month of March, it has also gone. January is gone, February is gone, and March is gone too. And so now April. This will also pass away. As I told you, we don't understand how precious this human life is. So, according to the words of the Buddha, it is just like it is a very rare thing. It is a very rare thing. So if you in this whole human world, you only have close to around 6 billion human beings. But if you go to a certain ant hole in Sahara Desert and see, sometimes you can see billions of, that means 10 million, billion, 20 billion, billions of ants going here and there. There is a certain place, in that place, in Sahara Desert. So if those ants find out an animal within 20 minutes, they can only leave. They can only leave the skeleton, eating the flesh of it. So even within this small area, you can find billions of beings, but still, in this whole world, you only have 6 billion human beings. You can understand now how precious this human life is. So, when you come here as human beings, most important thing for your life is not any extra other things. The most important thing is during this human life, the lifetime that you spend here, how much you spiritually develop. That's what will make you happy throughout your life, in this very life. If you understand about the next life and the circle of lives that are bound to come, it is a reality. But the thing is, still, the ability, the meditational ability that you can have a glimpse on those lives is still low. So, but still, there is a future life for sure. So, for those lives, The only thing that you will bring with you is after your death is the spiritual development that you achieve, nothing else. So each and every moment that you spend in this human life is very precious. It is, you cannot value it. You cannot give a estimated value for that. Priceless. So cherish each and every moment. At least during the moments that you have intervals, that you have a rest, please try to develop some kind of a loving kindness thoughts. Think about the people around you and spread loving kindness. Think about the beings around you, animals around you, and develop loving kindness. In, in every occasion that you get an opportunity to develop positivity inside, please develop positivity. Share loving kindness, share happiness, share compassion, share wholesomeness. That's how you really live. If you live harming the other people, harming yourself, harming both persons, both individuals, then you are wasting this precious life. So, as wise people, even though we are a small number, we understand the purpose of life, why we are here. So, we understand what is the best thing to do. That's why we get together and practice this priceless, non-sectarian, pure Dhamma, which brings happiness in this life, not tomorrow, today, at this very moment if you practice properly, which brings happiness tomorrow and throughout this life, which brings happiness throughout the next lives to come, which brings peace here at this moment if you practice properly, which brings peace throughout this life, which brings peace after this life too. Understanding the value, understanding the wisely the importance of this non-sectarian meditation technique, all of you are here to practice as Buddha did, as the other enlightened beings did. Yes, at the beginning it's hard, but still you can do it. Even those beings, even the Buddha, and even the other enlightened enlightened people, they started like us. What they had is, as I told you last week, the four friends. They had the desire, they had the willingness to do this. They had the willingness to practice to the end, and they had the mindset to practice till the end. And at the same time, they had the effort, they had the energy, they had the determination to continue to the end. And number 4, they were checking themselves and until they reached the end. Now I came here, now this is my stage, now this is the stage that I need to develop, like that, understanding about each and every step that they need to achieve, that they need to gain, reach, they practice ardently. So please practice very ardently, and you are not practicing for anybody else. First of all, you are above everything. You are practicing for yourself, for your own inner peace sake, for your own inner happiness sake, for your own inner spiritual development sake. So please practice very ardently. Today too, we are going to start the meditation. So now the senior meditators are instructed, the meditators who joined since January, they are instructed to practice the third step of breathing meditation. So you were asked to, meanwhile, you observe the touch of the breath within the small triangular area below the nostrils and above the upper lip. You were asked to observe the sensations that arise within this small triangular area. There may be coldnesses. Don't favor. Don't like it or dislike. Always stay neutral. Just observe the nature of that sensation as it is. It'll come, it'll go. Then you will feel sensations of heat. They'll also come and go. They rise to go. They'll come up, they'll stay for a while, then they'll leave. That is their nature. Then you will encounter toughnesses, hardness, and itching sensation. At such time, don't go to itch. Let it be there. That is a very good opportunity for you to develop the balance of mind, tolerance of mind, equanimity of mind. So stay aware and don't go to itch. Just like a person who sits on a bank and who is looking at the river, how the river flows, without interfering the current, without interfering the way, how it flows. So keep on observing the sensations within this very small area, small triangular area below the nostrils and above the upper lip. That is for the meditators who were practicing this since these 3 months. The new meditators, they are asked to practice the basic technique. You are asked to practice you are asked to deal with the normal, natural growth breath. When it is coming in, when the breath is coming in, be completely aware about the breath. Don't go all the way inside. Stop at the end of your nostrils and let the breath go away. And stay until it comes back and touch that very area, the end of your nostrils, and observe how it comes out. So when it is coming in, be aware that it is coming in. When it is going out, be aware that it is going out. If it is rough, be aware that it is rough. If it is soft, be aware that it is soft. If it is long, be aware that it is long. If it is short, be aware that it is short. And the senior meditators, they are asked to do another thing. Be aware whether the breath comes through your right nostril, or be aware whether it comes through your left nostril, or be aware whether it comes through your both the nostrils. Sometimes most of the times, the breath comes from one nostril. Even though we think we breathe with both the nostrils. No, that doesn't happen most of the times. So you will see this reality, experience this very subtle reality when you start developing the sharpness of your mind. So try to be aware about that and keep on practicing very ardently. Now everyone, sit nicely. Keep your back straight, neck straight, head straight. Right palm on your left palm. Now please close your eyes, not very tightly, not very softly too. And all the dear meditators are asked to mute yourself. Please mute yourself. Now everyone, please relax. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Very calmly, with a very alert mind, everyone please start the meditation according to the instructions. May your meditation be very, very successful. Now everyone, please start. Now, all the meditators are asked to not to open the eyes, but if your legs are hurting, they are asked to relax the legs if it is unbearable. But for the old students, for the old meditators who are practicing this for a long time, they are asked to stay the same, with closed eyes and without moving the body. Please stay the same. Now we are going to practice loving kindness meditation in brief. In brief. Relax. First of all, please share your loving kindness with yourself. May I be well. May I be happy. May I be peaceful. May I come out of anger, hatred, jealousy, ill will, and all the negativities. May I enjoy real peace, real happiness. May I attain real peace, real happiness. Spread loving kindness towards yourself. Now please share loving kindness with your parents, relatives, and friends. May my parents, relatives, and friends be well, be happy, be peaceful. May they come out of anger, hatred, jealousy, ill will, and all the negativities. May they attain and enjoy real peace, real happiness, real happiness. Now let's share our loving kindness with enemies. First of all, forgive the faults, the hurtful things that they did towards you, and at the same time ask forgiveness for the hurtful things that you did to hurt them, and share loving kindness. May my enemies also be well. May my enemies be happy. May my enemies be peaceful. May they come out of anger, hatred, jealousy, ill will, and all the negativities. May they enjoy real peace, real happiness. Now let's think of all the beings. May all the beings. It doesn't matter whether they are weak or powerful. It doesn't matter whether they are beautiful or ugly. It doesn't matter whether they are human or inhuman. Whatever the differences they are, it doesn't matter to you. I share my loving kindness with all the beings, all the beings. May all beings be well. May all beings be happy. May all beings be peaceful. May all beings come out of anger, hatred, jealousy, ill will, and all the negativities. May all beings enjoy and attain real peace, real happiness, real happiness. May all beings attain real peace, real happiness, real happiness. Now everyone, please open your eyes very calmly, very slowly. Please relax. Now please unmute yourself. Everyone, please say 3 times together. Sadhu,
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 sadhu.
sadhu.
So, dear Dhamma friends, dear meditators, so meditation session now, this day, sitting meditation time is also over. This is how the life goes. So, we think that we have a lot of time, but the reality is we don't have much time left. The time is not something that you can recapture, that you can regain. When a time is gone, it is gone. What you practice now, if it is a wholesome thing, if it is a thing which develops you spiritually, which develops your insight, that is the only thing which will remain for you. So whenever you sit for the 30 minutes, give you everything. Give you everything. When you sit, Don't think about all the things that are related to you. Keep all those things aside for at least 30 minutes and enjoy all the present moments. Use and enjoy all the present moments that you encountered within these 30 minutes. Since we don't have a long time, some days I have to limit it to like 25 minutes. Somehow, when there are so many descriptions to do, so many explanations to do, but somehow you can still practice at your home. So whenever you sit for, for those 30 minutes, and at the same time, when you practice at home, give you everything. Keep aside all the things, all the two trash bags that you have for a while. What are those two trash bags? One trash bag has the past, all kinds of things which happened in the past. Keep that aside at least for 30 minutes, at least for the time that you practice. Keep the trash bag of the future things, the thoughts about the future, the dreams, all the things that you think to have in the future and that you have not yet gained. Keep that aside too. And be there. Be at that moment. Enjoy that very moment. That very moment. And try to develop your inner spirituality, your inner calmness, your inner alertness, your inner peace. So practice ardently and don't waste this precious human life, human time. So before I give this description, since we are practicing the third phase of breathing meditation, I will give you an opportunity if there is any question to ask. If you have any question, you can ask now. Then we are going to move to today's description. If there is any question, you can press it now. Is everything perfect? Everybody understand? So everyone's all the meditators meditation is going well. All right, that's fine. Right. So before I go to the lecture, before I go to the description, I hope that every one of you know how to raise your hand on this gadget. So I want to check how many meditators meditate every day, both times, in the morning 5 minutes, evening 5 minutes. Wonderful, Mr. Howard. Right, very
Brune,
nice.
I don't know how to raise
And
my hand, but I do every day.
all right,
In the
all
morning
right,
and
very
evening.
nice, Ramagaru. Oh, thank you. Right.
In the morning.
Right. Yeah. Those who practice at least 3-4 times in the week, within the week. Right, let me check. Right, very nice, Pragati and Rahul. Okay. All right, very nice, Jaime. Right, okay. Marananda, yeah. Okay, very nice. Right. So that's fine. I think you might have got my my chart to mark the sittings. It is nice if you can use it. It is nice if you can use it to mark down how many times you sit. The more you sit, it's better. whatever the time. So at least uh, one time a day, please try to practice. Excuse me. At least once a day, please try to sit and practice. Try to do both morning and evening sessions, both for 10 minutes. If you cannot, at least please sit for one day. Try to manage time and sit. That is for your own goodness sake. So I am glad that most of the meditators, they at least sit 3-4 times a week and practice. That's nice. So it is related to today's topic too, today's description. And today I'm going to introduce you our third friend of meditation. I introduce you the first friend of meditation. I introduce you the second friend of meditation. Today you are going to make out, you are going to see and recognize the third friend of meditation. Willingness, strong mindset. Today you are going to learn the third person. Wait for a moment. So the third friend is effect. In Pali, those days language, it is called as virya. Virya is very important. Effect, courage, determination. These are some similar words for this effect. Somehow, we cannot find an exact meaning for this Pali word. Because it has a very wide meaning. That's why we have to use several words to describe it. Virya, effect. That is the energy. Those are the closest word to this word. Virya. There are 4 kinds of viryas, 4 kinds of efforts that we need to have. Number 1, we need to have a strong effort not to do bad actions. If we are doing any bad action, we should develop effort to come out of those bad actions, those harmful actions which are for the others and for yourself. And at the same time, you need to have an effort not to start the wrong actions, bad actions, harmful actions that you have not yet started. And at the same time, you need to have an effort to continue the good actions that you are already doing. You need to have an effort to start good actions, harmless, beneficial actions, that you have not yet started. These are the 4 kinds of efforts that we need to develop. And the Buddha says the effort, this special nature of effort, it only can be executed by a human being. The effort. So thinking about that, be happy that you have a human life, and be happy that you have the capability. So determine. So with this precious life, I am going to practice effort. So always try to develop the effort. Then try to apply the second kind of second nature of effort, the effort that we need to use, that we need to continue the action. Then try to apply the third nature of effort. What is that? The effort, the nature of effort which helps us to reach the final goal. Effort to start, effort to continue, effort that continues, that exists until we reach our destination, until we reach our goal. So, so there are 4 kinds of efforts, actions-wise and nature-wise. So, applicability-wise, there are 3 kinds of efforts. So, you need to promote effort inside. There are several things that you need to do. Because it's very easy to collapse and become lazy. So developing effort, so among all human beings, developing the effort to start is rare. Among that small portion of wise people, it is very rare those who execute the second nature of effort, the effort of continuation. Among those small portion of people, the effort to continue until they reach the end is rare. It's very rare. So there are several things that can help you to promote your effort, that can help you to continue the effort. Number 1, think about the benefits that you can achieve by doing certain kind of an action. So first of all, recognize whether that is an action which is wholesome or not wholesome. If it is wholesome one, if it is a nice one, it is not. If it is a harmless one for yourself, for the other people, then you need to do it. It is good to do, and it is a good action to execute. And when you execute it, so you have to think about the benefits. Let's say somebody develops a determination not to harm anyone. But there are sometimes in life that you reach the red line of your tolerance. So in such moments, some people break. But still, if someone see the benefits of observing, of protecting, of keeping that good quality inside you, don't, even though that person feels very uncomfortable, still that person doesn't practice harming practice the action of harming other people. So still they tolerate. Sometimes they bite their teeth and tolerate, even though how much difficult it is, they tolerate because they see the benefit. So whenever you harm anybody, definitely you are bound to develop hatred inside you, and later on, so inside the other person. So both of your lives, they both lives become filled with hatred, unhappiness, and suffering. But if you tolerate for a while with your entire mind, you understand, you see the benefit that you can live happily, you can safeguard your peace, inner peace, and there are so many. There won't be any revenge. Both of you won't share any revenge between each other. So you will see these benefits, and you will see many other benefits. You can apply this to any other wholesome action. See the benefits of doing it. And if we see the benefits of doing that wholesome action, good action, you will be able to start, you will be able to continue, and you will be able to continue the practice of those good actions. You will be able to continue practicing those good qualities until the end of your life. So for that, you will be able to gain the courage by thinking about the benefits of those qualities, benefits of those actions. That is number one. And then another thing, please think. This is the very path that Buddha practiced. And by that way, he attained the ultimate peace, ultimate happiness. All the other enlightened beings, they did the same. So this is an accurate path. This is a very nice path. This is a wonderful path. I am so fortunate to have this. Why not why should I miss this wonderful path? I should not. I should practice giving my entire strength. Thinking so. If you think so, you will be able to continue your effort. You will be able to safeguard your effort. Then you need to think about the teachers. The teachers, the Buddha, all the other enlightened beings, and I do. My compassion may be very small, but I may be not like the Buddhas. I do, but somehow I try to execute my small compassion to teach you. So somehow, think about the compassion of teachers. They do everything to help you to develop spiritually, to achieve your inner peace, inner happiness, and develop a respect towards them. And that respect will help you to develop Virya and continue the effort. It will help you to develop, start the effort and to continue the effort. And then devotion to the Buddha. Buddha is a very nice person. He's a very respectable person, very non-sectarian person. Even though someone is a Buddhist, Hindu, Muslim, Christian, or anyone, everybody can respect him. Thinking about his wonderful qualities. So such kind of a non-sectarian, sentient being, when you develop a devotion, you can, because of that devotion, you will be able to start and save and continue your effort. And at the same time, it is very important to do another two things. Please stay away from the people who practice laziness. That is so important. Those who always encourage to be lazy, if you associate them, so you will also become lazy. So always stay away from the people who are lazy, who promote laziness, who talks lazy talks, who don't appreciate effort. At the same time, associate people who admire effort, who admire courage, who admire determination, who admire the quality of practicing Virya, who were courageous. Listen to stories, who were courageous even though they had thousands of difficulties, who tried hard and achieved what they wanted to achieve. their goals. So always listen to their stories and associate such kind of courageous people with a lot of effort, who don't easily give up. And then it will help you to develop, and it will help you to develop courage, develop effort, and then it will help you to maintain the effort. So practice these ways. Hope you noted down those things. And finally, stick to the effort. Even though everyone around you are lazy, be the only person who work with the effort. Stick to the effort. So even though how many distractions come, stay completely dissolved inside the effort, thought of effort. So then you will develop in your Dhamma path, you will develop in the Dhamma practice, you will develop in the meditation, and at the same time, you will develop in your day-to-day life. And practicing so, you will achieve a life, definitely, finally, with full of peace, full of happiness, purification of mind, Nibbana. So please practice very, very, very ardently with effort. So now please think, time is almost over. Now everyone please think today too. Well, we gathered during this precious hour, very valuable hour, which can change, which could have changed our life at least a bit. So we practiced this noble technique of meditation and accumulated a lot of good energy. Now we are going to share it. We share it with every one of us. By the power of this positive energy, please think, may all our troubles be away. May all good things happen in our lives. May all of you be able to maintain your good health continuously. May you always be safe. Practicing this noble Dhamma path and being able to maintain the effort until you reach the final goal. May all of you finally attain and enjoy real peace, real happiness, purification of mind, Nibbana. Please concentrate. Abhivadana silisse niccang baddha pacainu Chattaro dhamma vaddanti Ayupangno sukang balang Ayurarogya sampatti Sagga sampatti me vache Ato nibbana sampatti Eminati samijjato.
Sadhu,
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 sadhu, sadhu.
Good night to everyone. Thank you for joining today. And I really appreciate your development in the practice. That is the greatest gift that you can give. And I wish throughout the next week too, may you be well, may you be happy, may you be peaceful. See you in the next Friday. Until then, wish you all a very good night. Very good night.
Thank you, Bhante.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Everyone, Saran.
Thank you, Bante.
And I really appreciate your development in the practice. That is the greatest gift that you can give. And I wish throughout the next week too, may you be well, may you be happy, may you be peaceful. See you in the next Friday. Until then, wish you all a very good night. Very good night.
Tapi Hamdurani, Teruvan Saranai.
Thiruvan Saranai. Thiruvan Saranai. Good night. Good night, Prashant.
Teruvan Saranai Hamdurani.
Thiruvan Saranai Andy.
Teruvan Saranai Hamdurani.
Thiruvan Saranai Priyanka Andy.
Night, Bante.
Good night, Jaime. Good night. Good night, Rajamami. Jayanthan Andy.
Good night.
Sonal.
Yes, Bantaji.
Good night.
Good night.
Do you have any question?
I do have, but I'll do catch up later, I guess.
All right. Then you can stay.
Because it might be too late for you. It's 9:39.
Oh, right.
You might need
Okay.
to catch
Right.
sleep, right?
Then please give me a call and then I can help you.
Yeah, sure. So like, can I give you a call like anytime, or do I need to text you first, or?
It is good to text me. Maybe every day in the evening time is the better. The evening time is the best time. So
what is
please
the-
call me in the
what is
evening.
perfect evening time? Because mostly I have like evening classes. So
Oh, right.
from 7 to 8:30.
Right.
So that's
All
why.
right. Not that time. Maybe from 1 o'clock to 6 o'clock.
Okay. All right. Cool.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Me be happy Sonal.
Thank you, Pankaj.
Bakim. Good night.
Good night.